What will humans look like in 10,000 years? What about 1 million years from now? Will we look like this guy? Probably not. But one thing is certain. We won't look like we do today. It took about 6 million years for humans to evolve from early hominins to what we are today. And in just the last 12,000 years, a blink in evolutionary time, modern humans have already started to change. We've grown about 10 centimeters taller. We've developed the ability to digest dairy after childhood, a trait many of our ancestors didn't have. That's evolution in action, small genetic changes passed down over generations that give some people an advantage and shape the future of our species. In nature, the basic rule is simple: survival of the fittest. Those with traits better suited to survival pass them on. Think giraffes. Longer necks meant more food from tall trees, so short-necked giraffes eventually died out. That's why today every giraffe you see has a long neck. But for humans, evolution doesn't work the same way anymore. Why? Because we've made survival a lot easier. We have homes, clean water, medicine and technology. Most of us don't wake up each day wondering if we'll survive. Our ancestors did every single day. So if natural selection isn't driving us anymore, what is? In many ways, it's about who is having children and how many. If, over the next million years, the majority of humans who reproduce are those with certain traits, like being naturally heavier or having specific health conditions, that's what the human gene pool will reflect. It might sound strange, but evolution doesn't have a goal. It doesn't move forward, it just reacts to circumstances. But what if we never give evolution the chance to take its slow course? That's where things get really interesting. We might fuse with technology long before evolution kicks in. Brain chips, augmented limbs, artificial organs, laser-enhanced vision. Cybernetic upgrades could become the new normal. Even more powerful, gene editing. We could reach a point where we edit our baby's DNA before they're born, choosing traits like height, intelligence, or disease resistance. If that happens, we'll no longer be evolving, we'll be designing ourselves. Let's imagine we don't fuse with machines, and we don't tinker with genes. What would we look like after 10,000 or 1 million years of natural evolution? Well, we already know humans have been getting taller. At the same time, our brains have been shrinking, but that doesn't mean we're getting dumber. In fact, our brains are becoming more efficient, needing less energy to do more. So fast forward 1 million years, humans could be tall, lean, maybe even with smaller heads. Sound familiar? Yeah? It does start to resemble those classic sci-fi alien depictions. Of course, evolution depends on where we live too. If Earth continues heating up, we might evolve darker, tougher skin to protect against extreme sunlight, or lungs that adapt to thicker, more polluted air. But what if we don't live on Earth at all? In 1 million years, humans might be living on Mars, or even deeper in space. On Mars, where gravity is lower and the atmosphere is thin, humans might evolve longer limbs and larger chests to help with breathing. Or more likely, we'd genetically engineer ourselves to survive in completely new environments, even creating separate subspecies of humans, each adapted to their own planet. The truth is, no one knows exactly what we'll look like in 10,000 or 1 million years. Will we be taller, smaller, machine-enhanced? Will we even call ourselves human anymore? One thing is for sure, the only constant in human history is change. What do you think humans will look like in the far future? Will we still be walking around in bodies, or will we be something else entirely? Drop your theories in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fascinating looks into the past, present, and future of our species. Thanks for watching.